Now it is.
Pollock, and then Dingwall, and then Wright, Freeman. Tired limbs,
Thank you.
tired lungs, but still playing as if their lives depend on it. Scott Young into the red. Miller Mills, Dingwall, absolutely in range now, and this is Hafal. Oh, he's going to score! And those Saracens who aren't on their knees are letting their frustration show.
Don't trap him, don't trap him. Thank you. No. Onside, please. Now use it, Saris. Onside, lads, to start.
Cleared away by Ivan van Sale. As far as Litchfield, and here's Ram. Davison looks likely to be the next to clock on. Off he goes, runs into a toe jay. Yogan. Freeman. First time we've mentioned Tommy Freeman's name after 7.5 minutes. And then Smith, and then the chase for Kemeny! Oh, how well did he do? How well did he do? A ball that did not want to come to heel, stayed low, Kemeny got low and made it to his target.
Doesn't support his body weight, doesn't give anyone a chance to nick it. Good call.
Langdon to Coles, Augustus to Mitchell. Oh, the show and go! Scintillating stuff! Alex Mitchell carving it up.
He's on the plane, mate. Get him off. Get him off, he's on the plane, wrap him in cotton wool. That's mega, that's the last couple of weeks we've seen George Ford, haven't we, for Sale Sharks at first receiver, taking that ball on the overs, ducking back in with an inside option, holding defenders' attention. This time it's Alex Mitchell playing effectively at fly half, stitches up Santi Grondona, an absolute treat.
Again, the ruck ball just continues to be lightning quick. James, again, into the midfield they go. Here's Lockett. Once more, Caulfield with an important hit.
He's worth avoiding, isn't he, Caulfield, in a head-on collision.
Space on the outside, maybe. Augustus batted his way through. It's relentless at the moment from Northampton. Bristol simply don't have the answers.
James picking up where Mitchell left off.
Obviously our attention is fully focused on what we have in front of us, but Leinster looms as well, and the kick through taken by Glister, and Glister will score. And Northampton roars, and they've scored 4 tries in a row, and that is some way to recover from conceding the first.
Having conceded with some poor defensive structure here, just what goes on, Hurl pulls out of the catch, puts his foot on it, bounces straight in front of Glister, and as soon as he gets the touch right, nothing Cannon can do. Oh dear, I know the wind's blowing and it's all over the place, but Newcastle, from looking quite comfortable, thinking that they've got the wind behind them in the second half.
Stewart, Connon will bounce on halfway into the arms of Rory Hutchinson. Had Tom Seabrook in support, but Hutchinson eager to find some space on his own first. Chunyamunga hauled down by Palfreman. Smith, absolutely nothing wrong with him right now, or Berger Odendahl, or Tom James. That is Northampton at their absolute best. And that, you're tempted to think, is the match.
Yeah, Smith's still limping, but he's had a huge impact on this game since he's come on.
We've
I've mentioned it many times, it's extremely unlikely they make the playoffs, but they've simply got to get bonus point wins pretty much every week. Here's Pollock, who's going to make that a possibility, potentially. Oh my goodness! This guy, come on! Something from nothing. It's a special, special talent, and you can see teammates shaking their head in disbelief, but they see it. They see it all the time in training.
The confidence to chip over the top and back his pace. Look at that on Cowan-Dickie. Massive shot from Cowan-Dickie, but he rides it. And he doesn't ride it by going through him. He just goes with the contact, keeps his balance, and then that little chip over the top, perfectly weighted. He's a little bit fortunate with the bounce. Could have gone anywhere, but you make your own luck. And when things are going for you,
Bath and Ben Spence are just calming things down a little bit. Wasn't a bad effort. Alex Coles to get his hands on that, but Spencer got the ball away, and now Mitchell has it. Here's Mayana Vanua. Smith.
It's backwards off white for me.
Oh, he's done well to get the ball away to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, the step from Kemeny, the try from Kemeny, the arms in the air in front of us. And that smoke from the fireworks has not yet cleared. But Saints have found a way to the try line.
What a start from Northampton Saints. Fantastic. Really good bit of detail. They get someone good in the air, tap back Hendy, look who's behind him. That's not an accident. Augustus, their most powerful ball carrier. It's momentum. It's power from the start. This pass was beautifully disguised. Muir would have got to that if it had been more telegraphed, but it wasn't. Hendy fantastic. Hutchinson and Kemeny, the footwork and the speed. That's a brilliant try.
Bath perhaps already grateful that they've gone for that 7-1 split on the bench. Bayliss on within the first 10 minutes.
So if Bayliss has got to play on the wing at some point after they're smashing a load of rucks, good luck to him.
Interesting they brought Bayliss on and not Underhill to replace Pepper, just because Underhill seems unlikely to have to fill in the backs later on, as Oog said, but interesting to watch it play out.
They'll confirm the injury in a minute. Smith chased over the top. Oh, he's done brilliantly. Smith catches it, and now all sorts of mayhem in Bath's defence. Fraser Dingwall screaming for it. Mitchell gives it. Dingwall scores. What a noise at the Gardens. What a start to this Sunday afternoon.
Just wonderful from Finn Smith. He sees a bit of space in behind. Do you know what? That space closes up real quick after he puts that chip in. Defenders pour in, but he absolutely won't decelerate. He flies onto it. Bath players converging. He is the most intense. He's moving at the highest speed.
Smart Saints line out work away quickly. Hutchinson beautifully done. And then this is Ram. Big holes. Oh, Ram's gone the other way. Mitchell's there. Ram doesn't need him. Or does he? He gets it down. Despite the best efforts of Joe Thokinasinger. For half a second the celebrations were on pause, but for only half a second. James Ram.
Well, Northampton Saints, the team who are supposed to be all but done in playoff terms, are shredding the top of the league team. They are shredding Bath.
Newcastle will have to find attacking gears. They have not summoned all match if they're to avoid that dreaded nilling, if they're to avoid the humiliation of a scoreless 80. O'Sullivan, Stevenson, lost forwards, and Newcastle's last chance dies as Northampton's final flourish burns bright. Rory Hutchinson all the way home. A flying Scotsman at the Gardens. Blazing a tartan trail right down the middle and bringing this place to its feet one last time. Emphatic.
You always sensed it, didn't you? Newcastle were trying their best, holding onto the ball. A couple of turnovers we've seen haven't quite gone for Saints. There was always bound to be one. And
then this is wonderful stuff from Hendy. The bonus point try up for grabs here, and they're going to get it, Northampton. Brilliantly worked. McParland flies away, and from the darkest of dark, 40 minutes, signs of life in the second 40 minutes, and they will head home for Christmas with a bonus point.
But it's a really good piece of attacking play. Great straight line up the centre of the field from Hendy.
Was it Hutchinson that gave him that ball? Let the Sarries defenders come through. Hutchinson. No, it's not. It's Finn Smith. Gorgeous pass, gorgeous delay on it. Let Sarries come, put it behind them. And Hendy has had an uncomfortable afternoon at times underneath the high ball because of the weather. We've talked about that ad nauseum. But actually, there have been a couple of touches of real class.
McParland, Miller Mills, rocked backwards. McParland again, and it still might work. Sleight-Holme! The slenderest of gaps, but few too slender for Ollie Sleight-Holme. 5 minutes to go, and Saints have 5 minutes to think about a bonus point securing try.
I've had no replays yet, but it looks fine.
Like this bouncing pass does so many. Ooh.
Yeah, no, it's gone backwards and Brad is good.
His acceleration is brilliant, Ollie Sleight-Holme. His dad's wasn't bad. He'd say he's quicker than his dad. I have to say that looked close to going forward from Hendy's left mid, but...
Tackle!
Mitchell, Langdon. Smith, and then the half break from Pearson.
Advantage.
Oh, Fraser Balmain is down with a very
Number 7.
poorly looking right shoulder. Meantime, Northampton looking to cheer themselves up. Mitchell held on to it, got snaffled by Juan Martin Gonzalez.
We've still got advantage.
This is Pearson. We'll have a chat with Rob Webber, part of Saracens' coaching team, in a minute or two. Meantime, Freeman dancing his way through. Need magic, get magic. The magic man, Tommy Freeman. Much more of that needed, please, if you're from Northampton.
It's Reece Carey, isn't it? He's your first defender. He's number 1. He's got to hold his post there. He can't leave there. He can't drift wide. Easier said than done.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Approaching the 80th minute. Bristol with the shove.
Ball away. Keep eyes on those
Saints
two.
managing to get that ball away. McParland doing well, and now Hutchinson. And Saints with work to do. And Saints scoring. Oh, James Ram. If you like ordinary rugby, you are absolutely in the wrong place tonight.
I mean, outside his 22, look at him looking around, wing mirrors. And then that ball there, James Ram does not have to break stride.
Pollock.
Another knock-on advantage. It's in the
way
tackle.
through.
He does wrap.
Harding was in there. 8 on 8.
Ball's here. Just the knock-on advantage, 9.
Pearson. Oh, he's gone for a tackle again, and now he's looking for Kemeny. Kemeny goes. Sometimes the simple things. Sometimes pure muscle, vision. Second score of the night for Northampton midway through this first half.
That's amazing play. What power! And he has the power to get through, but even his draw and pass, that's twice in a row. He stepped outside of Vau and then had a great 2v1. He's powered straight through Marmion. 2v1 makes it look so easy. He is so effective for this Northampton Saints team. Nice finish from Kemeny, but that man Pearson as well there.
On we go. Lane hunted down by Ram, but not the time to find Revalval.
Tackle now.
Marmion has beyond James Dunn.
Advantage, not. Still playing. All
Quite sticking for Bristol at the moment, and it is Tom Seabrook and Saints who can come away with Kemeny up to halfway. Bernard Janse van Rensburg doesn't look happy with life as at the other end of the pitch Tom Pearson bursts through, and here goes George Hendy. Old spider legs himself, and he's got through. It's not just the Bears who know how to entertain. The Saints are pretty handy as well, and it is Hendy, George Hendy, with the first try of the night.
Shape. I love this step there from Pearson, just on the outside. Then the timing of that pass. George Hendy out in space is absolutely...
So looking to find that killer touch early on here. Angus Scott Young to the skies. And away they come through Hendy. There's an injury. Down on the ground, 5 metres away. Surge from Pollock. Scott Young again on the ball. James searching for it. Sale have slowed it up. Davison on the carry. Bounce his way through the contact.
They lost Finn Smith for a second. He had to go in and clear out on Davison, so they've just lost a bit of their structure.
Smith dabs it onwards. Freeman's after it, and back goes Sale.
I'll have to check whether it was grounded first. The referee's assistant is happy that it wasn't by the defender.
Knocked backwards by Orange and then grounded by Green. If you need more time, please let now. Sale, stay out, please.
Press hard in that wide channel.
In you come.
Stop teams from going over the top and getting wide.
Once again, Scott Young via Pollock and into the midfield, and Tommy Freeman causing havoc everywhere. Here's Furbank, rolls and scores. High-class stuff from the champions. Freeman everywhere. Has given Saints this wonderful platform. And it's once more Freeman who's causing an awful lot of havoc. 7 metres out. Tom James scrapping for possession. Pearson arrives at speed. Scott Young holds it back. Finn Smith out of the back. Onwards from Freeman. That was lovely. Ram gets it away. Free run to the line for Sleight-Holme. Saints up 3, and you just see the benefit of this very slick, cohesive unit in the back division. Wonderful hands, everybody knows exactly what's happening. Dupree, Curry. Tom Curry this time. Came back in last week and put together a really terrific performance that felt like the Tom Curry of old. This is his brother Ben having to deal with the attentions of Pearson. Poku for Jaw. Drilled back by Chunyamunga. Dupree searching for holes and coughed up by Roebuck. And here comes Saints on the counter again. Ram, no one in the backfield. Van Rijn will get burnt off here, or a wicked bounce. And it's been picked up by Ram, and there are plenty of options. Tom James wraps up the bonus point. Superb bit of skill from James Ram. Yes, the ball fell his way. Moving into position in the line, Sleight-Holme timing that well.
Use it. Ben, don't hold him, thank you.
3 in the backfield waiting. It's a little bit short, so Sleight-Holme's got some ground to make up here. Instead, it's a little tap back from Roebuck.
Okay, advantage is cancelled.
Finn Smith, the kick pass. And lurking out there is guess who? Freeman chips ahead. This could work as well. Driving into the 22. Gus Wall making a really important tackle, but quick ball here could spell trouble again for Sale, who are a little bit shell-shocked, it seems. Into the in-goal area. Roebuck's missed it. Sleight-Holme hasn't. Every little thing is turning to gold at the Gardens.
Well, Alex Sanderson must be tearing his hair out.
Yep, Henry Slade
Good steal.
perhaps struggling to make it. Hoping he's going to be in action pretty soon. Oh, it's gone loose. Swept up by Hendy. He saw that coming. It's turning into a rout already at the Gardens. Nothing is working for Sale. Northampton, by contrast, are just seizing every available opportunity. Well, the range is really strong, isn't it? Once again, some handling, letting the Sharks down. Ram straightening through the hole, Curry's after him, and dives despairingly. James Ram for Northampton. The Gardens come alive again.
Oh, they've just been lethal whenever there's been a Sale mistake.
Well, the noise and the lights of Welford Road as Saints go a-searching once more. Is this the moment? Maybe. Freeman up to the line. Finally, in the 81st minute, Saints score the try. And that'll hurt Leicester. They'll have been looking to keep them out, but eventually Jared Evans goes back, prevents the 50-22.
Right, retreat. Thank you, Quins. Keep retreating.
Spiral on that kick. Smith steps over halfway. Sleight-Holme held on to by Bradley.
On the body, he's not on the ball.
Pearson all the way through. Furbank. Oh, beautifully off the floor. Sleight-Holme's in. You don't have a second to take a cat nap when you're defending against Northampton. What else do you see? What are the highlights so far for you?
Well, we're not getting our game on the park. I think we haven't looked after the breakdown at all. We're getting dominated. I don't think we've had any phases, so it's very difficult to go and put what we want on the pitch. You know, I think we just need to make sure we sort that out. And here we go.
Oh, nice. And then away over the top from Kemeny, and there's the try. That's what you were talking about, Sam.
Yeah, exactly that. Just do that.
Ollie Sleight-Holme. Let's not bother with Austin's analysis of that try. What have you worked on this week to create moments like that?
Our inaccuracies post kicking that penalty are, you know, they're multiple. You know, we don't compete at the breakdown. We don't compete on the kick-off properly. We don't react then into the set of defence. We let ourselves get in a pressure scenario, then we execute an exit kick poorly, and we end up conceding a try. And these are the bits that then our next passage of play, we drop the ball. We've just got to try and find a little bit of kind of like a consistency in our performance levels, and not the highs and lows, you know, avoiding the kind of roller coaster of performance level that is dogging us at the minute.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair assessment, Rob. Thank you. Furbank goes wide, and in go Northampton. An excellent finish in the end from Rory Hutchinson. It wasn't a given, but the weight on the kick was beautiful. And Northampton are making Exeter pay now.
Over 15.
Yandel again has gone right over the top. This time everything works to plan, and Hawkins races up to it. Charge down, and McGather from Munga. That is a killer blow for Exeter, just when you thought they might be getting everything together. Maunder charged down, Saints have their second. That's one of the challenges in this campaign as far as Baxter is concerned. Trying to add those layers of detail, a little bit of mystique to what they're up to. Lovely line cut here by Augustus, charging head down towards the try line. The pop with the offload and the score for Coles.
It is a brilliant try, but it's all about Northampton's super skills, really. Their DNA is all over this.
To give Saints having retrieved the ball two sides of the field to attack, so you'll see teams take a couple of phases to creep towards that 15. They've got a much better setup to chase.
Pearson running with some relish, but Abano and Dunn were there to wait for him. Sam Graham, expect him to be a little busier in the back row, shorn of Laws and Ludlam as it is these days. Oh, that's wonderful! And Furbank with the initial bust, Furbank's bust, and a first Premiership try, a first Saints try for their new Wallaby, Josh Kemeny. But the work of Furbank to open Bath's door.
Is Pollock. Bang. Litchfield's player of the month for Northampton for November. Very direct runner in that midfield. Dingwall for Smith, and Hendy exploding, bursting away. Coles lumbering up the middle, and he's celebrating already. The gargantuan frame of Alex Coles, and Northampton shatter the deadlock.
Brilliant, brilliant. The set-up play, the second phase is so deliberate as to where it lands. If you could draw on the pitch where you want this scrum to be, this is exactly where you'd be. Expect Dingwall to go square at the line. Expect Finn Smith to be on the wraparound with Sleight-Holme on his shoulder here. And Newcastle will have to do some good defending to keep this out.
Set! Steady, steady! Nah, let's go.
Northampton whip around to the left, and Finn Smith gets rid of Stewart. Henry Pollock on the rampage, deep into the 22, wasn't held. It's like trying to tackle a tornado. Here's Coles on the spin, looking for his second. Northampton starting this game with real fury, and they have their second try, and it's the big ginger Geordie himself, Trev Davison, who scores against his old team.
Mr. Newcastle, Mr. former Newcastle, Trevor Davison, he'll love that one. But
Tom Litchfield. Little stop and go. Round Waghorn. Cleaves, fortunately for Quins, in the right spot. Pearson. Stopped low by Canningham. Makepeace Cubitt, lovely stepping. What balance, the offload superb as well. And Hafar is not far away. Here's Pearson!
That is brilliant patience, because it looks like when Hafar makes his step that maybe he's made the wrong decision, but he keeps the ball alive.
Tom Lockett. And the youngsters deployed. Makepeace Cubitt to the line. McParland, little skip from Hutchison, and again Augustus is close. Davison on that short line. Quins in danger here. Hafar reaching. Luke Pearce looking.
Hold on, hang on, steady, hands away, lads, all hands away. All on the floor. All hands away. Boys, that's a try. Yes.
You're a defender and the referee says take your hands away,
Got
leave
the
them
ball
there.
on the line eventually. Let's get the setup.
So, genuine opportunities here. Inside the opposition 22, and Freeman bursts through. Quality.
Try that.
We know he's got that quality. It's not just the pace. It's that first up power that's so hard to contain. The angle was strong, and the finish
In this game from this close.
Pearson, the provider. Hendy barreling his way into the midfield where Roebuck was waiting for him. Saints sitting outside of bonus point territory at the moment, both in terms of tries and getting within 7. It's free. Mitchell, Pearson. They're so close here. Alex Mitchell, one more big carry. Hafar is short and has to turn.
Got numbers wide.
Throwing the dummy, and Dingwall makes it. There's the try bonus for the Saints. They won't be finished yet. Conversion should be a straightforward affair.